Hello. This isn't gonna be long again. I just wanted to give a quick update for the people that are wondering. I'm still fine. It's gonna rain here, but nothing crazy. Everywhere that flooded on the 4th is getting more rain, so who knows what that means. It's probably only going to get worse. There's 70 dead people, 40 plus people still missing. There's still 10 girls and 1 counselor from the camp. There's other families missing in other parts of other counties. There's 12. The disaster has been declared across 12 counties. And I know, like, people hear about how big Texas is, but, like, Texas is really big. Like, you can't get, like, if you were going to drive from the Panhandle down to, like, the border, you're looking at like an entire day, like 12, 13 hours. It's a huge state. So for 12 counties to be simultaneously affected in devastating ways, and then the residual effects of other counties and cities and communities that had kids at these camps. I mean, regardless of if the kids survived or not, this was an extremely traumatic event for any of those kids to have to go through, because no matter which camp they were at, if they survived, great, but they still had to evacuate and they still had to be put through that situation and literally leave with like nothing. Like they left with nothing. All of these people, I mean, it's just insanity. And then there's the mobile home parks where all their homes are just fucking picked up and carried downstream, and that debris still hasn't been gone through, so who knows how many bodies are in there. It's really morbid. It's really hard, and I hate to keep coming on and doing live streams about it, but it's just, I don't know. I feel like it's too much for me to just not talk about. And, like, obviously I'm talking to my family about it, but, like, they're going through it too. Like, we all have friends and everything that are up there, so it's just hard to think about how many people are dead, how many people are missing, how many more people are missing that we just don't know are missing yet. There's just so much. And then, like I said, the rain is coming back. So now all those places where people started to clean out yesterday and started to clean out after the river went down, it's flooding north, and all of that is going to run south. And then there's a storm coming from like the southwest, and it's going to hit all those cities. So I don't know. I feel bad that this is all I've been talking about, but it's insanity. But again, I'm still safe. I'm still okay. My family's safe and okay. Just send good vibes. Send Austin right now is the place if you want to donate for animals. Austin Pets Alive, the Austin Animal Shelter, they're getting a lot of the leftover, I hate to say leftover, but like the pets that are still alive or that made it out alive. There's a lot of hill country ranches that have been devastated by this, where a lot of your meat probably comes from, the meat you eat, and different kinds of meet. So look out for those people that are going to need help rebuilding. I mean, the really, really sad part about all this is that the communities that have been affected are so small, and they're not like, they were affected on a weekend where there was a lot of people because of where they're located, but there's not typically like so many people there. And so, the infrastructure in those communities only goes so far, and they're really going to have to rely on the rest of the country. I mean, it's a lot like Helen in the mountains. It's the hill country. We don't have mountains in Texas, but we definitely have hills. And it's just a lot to process. It's a lot to wrap your head around. It's a lot to think about the families that have been there since they got the call that their kid was missing and still don't have a child or a body in their arms. And the families that are just frantically calling, trying to find their loved ones, I just can't. It's just fucking awful. Anyways, I didn't want to be on long. Like I said, it's going to rain here. I'll be fine. I don't know that I'll go live again today. I'll be in chats if anyone else goes live. As you can tell, my eyes are swollen. I'm very tired. I haven't been sleeping. I've been crying. These communities are my neighboring communities. I mean, one of them is less than 30 minutes from where I live that luckily wasn't devastated as much, but there's still damage, and it's just a lot. Everybody knows somebody in these small towns in Central Texas, so I hope he's okay, Naja, just north of Austin. Yeah, I bet you if he's okay, he knows somebody that's not okay. And that's kind of the same boat that we're all in. If it's not you, it's your neighbor. If it's not you, it's your family member. I mean, my brother is an active churchgoer, and his wife, and they have friends whose kids are at these camps or were at these camps and had to wait to find, to hear, to locate. You guys, I went to church camp all growing up. Church camp, Girl Scout camp. I went to a couple Boy Scout camps that were like the family was invited. This is the last thing. We camped in the rain, we camped in the ice, we camped in snow, we camped in all kinds of weather. This is the last thing anybody would worry about. And I don't know if I made the point on my last live, but okay, Naja, that's good. I'm glad that they got evacuated in time. Seems that the alerts are going out regularly now. It's much better. It was much better once the storm got to like Williamson County, but when it was in Kerr County, it was not. They didn't send out notifications in time, and that's always when it happens. So, I'm glad they got out. Keep up with them. Let us know in chats if there's anything we can do for you or do for him. I obviously have been watching everything all day. I know in Comfort, Texas, they found 2 girls in a tree, 2 kids in a tree, alive, thank God, but just crazy, the situations. And mind you guys, this wasn't a hurricane. This wasn't even really, it wasn't even a tropical storm. This was just, I was telling someone else the statistics that they've been putting out. It's 1.5 months of the amount of water that falls from Niagara Falls, 1.5 million Olympic-sized swimming pools, 1 year's worth of water that the USA, the entire country, uses in a year is the amount that dropped on Kerrville in 24 hours. 1.5 million Olympic-sized swimming pools. Think about how much water that is, you guys. That's so much water. And it's not on the coast. This is in the middle of Texas. In the middle of Texas. This is not Galveston where like they're on the water, so the water's just rising. Yeah, there's lakes and the Guadalupe and like all that stuff, but this is not like these places have turned into beaches and now they're just gonna get more fucking water, man. I can't. Yeah, I don't know if some of y'all heard those statistics. It's wild out here. It's fucking crazy. But, you know, the one thing about Texas is for all our faults in our government, the people here are exceptional. We know how to rely on each other. We know how to pull each other out of situations like this. And unfortunately, because of the way that natural disasters have been handled in the past, we're used to only having each other to rely on. So I believe in the people of this state. There's some crazy ones, don't get me wrong. Okay? Definitely some crazy ones, but even in the crazy ones shed their crazy when stuff like this happens. I mean, even the most MAGA or the most liberal, you'll find going from door to door, making sure other people are safe. And that's the horrifically beautiful thing about natural disasters, is that it really does strip away politics and skin color and no, Abita, I'm okay. And skin color and really just any social status, and you really just start to care about your neighbor and care about life itself and what that means and what it means to show up for others when you know you're capable. There's a lot of old people in this too. It's just very sad, you guys. All right, 14 minutes too long. Well, 13 minutes. So I'm safe. I'm okay. If that changes, I'll come back on, but I should be fine for the rest of today. It's gonna rain. I'm not in danger though. I'll be keeping up with everything online. So thanks, Abid. I appreciate that. So, yeah, I'm good for now. And I will talk to you guys later.